paid his dues. He deserves to see it through.
Well, of course, two Canadian teams were back in 2001. The Vancouver Grizzlies became the Memphis Grizzlies, leaving the Toronto Raptors as the sole Canadian survivor.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Inside, it's Anderson by Valanciunas. Trez out there with Young. And it's DeRozan in at the three slot. With the ball. Pocket 6. Tries from 10. And the shot falls short this time. Raptors on defense. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building. And there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back. And as a result, they eventually pulled away.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Well, in the NBA draft, there's a train of thought that you draft for talent, not for need. The Sixers adhered to that and created a bit of a logjam at the center position as a result.
And for the Sixers, a lot of talent in the front court, but you knew the time would come where they need to balance the roster.
Exactly. I mean, with Okafor, Embiid, and Noel, all natural centers, come on, just not enough minutes for all of them. And when you box yourself in like that, it can make it tough sometimes to get the value you'd like to get in a trade.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
And Young kicks the four. Young outside. And a hard swing there from Trez to finish off the play.
And that's the athleticism that had him so highly touted coming in.
Away. Now, here is Ford. Playing Brooklyn, he was nearly unstoppable. Shot clock at 6. Tries it from 19. And a big bounce off the rim.
And that's how you shoot it from mid-range. Trez just nailing the shot with ease.
Here's Simmons. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from DeRozan. Raptors with the lead. Here is Ford. 6 points for him. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And beat the screen. McConnell kicks to Sarge. And the call will be against Trez. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yep. But in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
76ers moving the ball around. There's McConnell, and the layup is good.
And guys, really admire how Simmons finds the open man consistently. The vision, the unselfishness. That's what you want to see out of him.
Ford, that's good.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
The 76ers trail by 3. Ford with the steal. Outside, DeRozan. It's hauled in by the 76ers. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And nothing to be ashamed about in that game. It was a great effort, I thought, all around. They just needed to have
played well enough to win the ball game, and yet it doesn't work out that way. There are no ties, so unfortunately they were the ones who came up short.
Ford gets to Valanciunas. Dishes at the 4. Up top, Valanciunas. DeRozan in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. DeRozan's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's McConnell. He's got 6. Now the dish to Embiid. Doubled by Ford. Sarge passes to McConnell. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Well, the Philadelphia 76ers overseeing one of the most drastic and methodical rebuilds in NBA history over the last 3 seasons.
Yeah, and you know, they set league records, guys, for losing along the way. And eventually, amidst the league-wide criticism, ownership decided to change course and shake up the front office. You know, it's easy to find fault with the process, but it is true. The team is in a better position now than it was back in 13.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this stuff.
Well, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
I like it. That's got to be, though, a tough hill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Passes it to Stauskas. Young with the steal. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. The lead pushed to double digits. Young's got his first 2 points of the night. And a breakdown here, guys. Mental stats for Toronto.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up.
I love the energy, fellas. I really do. But now we got to keep it up and stay focused. Just keep squeezing that orange juice, gentlemen.
And they love to spread the floor with shooting. A lot of three-point attempts, and that's been the league-wide direction, and this group has been no exception.
The 76ers trail by 10. McConnell gets to Simmons. And they get it.
That's a lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Not loose. 3 on 3. Young with no one around. Good score there coming from some smart passing by Orange Juice.
And Perez knew what Young was thinking, and boy, was the setup perfect.
Here's McConnell, guarded by Ford. To the paint. Stauskas with the bucket. Stauskas has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Ford. And it's McConnell with the rebound.
You know what? His finishing ability is not really at the level that you would expect from a pro. But he's going to have to start playing with more force.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Okafor's checked in for Embiid. Noel comes in for Sarge. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Nick Stauskas. And Jared Bayless subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And then for Toronto, Sellinger's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Damari Carroll subbed in for Patterson. They get the rebound.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Ford kicks to Carroll. A shot that time, not on target. And it's Philadelphia the other way. And it's Bayless in the corner. Releases. Offensive rebound. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on DeRozan.
And already Okafor has become a dominant big man in the association. Has a good number of post moves to choose from, in addition to a nice jump hook.
Norman Bowles checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Okafor making headlines at times last season for the wrong reasons, brawling with some hecklers, traffic violations. Guys, does that consume you if you're trying to build your team around him?
I don't think so. Clearly, it's something you want to be mindful of, but he's still young, still growing into being a professional player. We heard a lot of good things about his character in college. I think what you look at now is, has he learned and will he grow from some of these missteps? You don't want to see a pattern of that type of behavior, and I don't think you will.
Henderson, no one around him. Another miss by Philadelphia. Raptors leading by 14. Young up top. Henderson defending. To the wing on the left. Floats it up for Young. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
5 on the clock. Pass to 4. And stolen by Noel. And oh, here we go with it. Oh! That's a beautiful jam.
Yes, indeed.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went
What's
straight
up?
on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
Hey, just give Noel the rock in the post, and he knows what to do from there. Excellent presence in the low post.
And Young gets to 4. Tries to save it. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Okafor. Finish.
Why do y'all do that? Come in and then just leave.
On their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's 4. Davis covered. Sullinger dishes to 4. Now 3 off the mark.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
And Young comes over to help. Here's Henderson. That one a little long.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Young against Henderson. Here's Ford. And again, no good by Toronto. The 76ers trail by 10. Here's Okafor. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. And Toronto has possession. 17-point lead, their biggest. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Sarge is out there with Simmons. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Stauskas in a 2-guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. McConnell misses off the right iron.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Perez in their last game against the Nets was a man on a mission. He ended up with 50 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him, and what became a great exhibition on his part. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Great job, Dave. Thank you, guys. It's going to be like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
It's out that one from Stauskas.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Ford kicks to Valanciunas. Embiid with the steal. To the left wing. And the call will be against Perez. That's foul number 2 for him.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. As long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
Lets it fly from 18. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He's 9.
Even when contested, Prez buries these interior shots. He's got a high motor, and he's got a lot of confidence in his ability to score.
Knocks it loose. An even 3-on-3 break. And finish off by Prez.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and then move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
The 76ers have missed more than they've made at the foul line tonight, 3 of 7. There's the pass to Young. Kicks to Ford. The wide open look here for DeRozan. The basket good off the assist from Ford. Ford's got 4 assists now tonight. The 76ers trail by 18. And head coach Brett Brown last season receiving a 4-year extension from the Sixers. Despite that, an office turnover put his job in question.
Yeah, and I think a lot of coaches around the league are very protective of Brett Brown because they saw what he was going into and knew it was going to take a while. He's presided over such a drastic rebuild. I think he deserves to have the chance to see it through so he can maybe reap some of the fruit of the sacrifice that he's made and the franchise has made and the way they've tried to build the team.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Young. This one for 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. The 76ers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here is Ford. Tee right out and finish off by Prez.
Incredible offense from Prez, showing you why he's so highly respected.
Ready for work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we wanted more than that. Just keep squeezing that orange juice, gentlemen.
Approach defensively.
And now it's time for the Rookie Watch with this season's assist leaders. This is the newest crop of playmakers in the NBA. Ben Simmons, number 1. Prez is second.
It's been a grand entrance to the NBA for both of these players. I mean, I think we could be seeing 2 of the next great playmakers in our league.
Yeah, you know what? They've certainly taken on leadership roles much sooner than anyone would have imagined. I mean, smart, unselfish basketball, you can't help but love it.
Young, right side. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas.
Man, what a pass from Young. Really setting up the floor well for his teammates.
The 76ers trail by 18. Here's McConnell. 10 points for him. He kicks to Embiid. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Trying his luck deep. And it's Toronto with the rebound. DeRozan's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Here's Ford. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Excellent game we've seen from Prez. He's got 27 points and 6 steals.
And he's really put together a nice combination of points at the free throw line, but also getting the assists.
Can you say fundamentals clinic, guys?
And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And that sends Valanciunas to the free throw line. That one on Embiid. And the former 5th overall pick back in the 2011 draft, Valanciunas is still only scratching, people feel, the surface of his true potential.
And he's had a few bouts with the injury bug, Kevin, but when he's right, he's a load struggles defending on the perimeter, but his rebounding and rim protection have gotten more nasty as he's matured.
Now, here is Ford. Tight defense on him. Out of bounds. Philadelphia's next possession. Here's McConnell. 10 points for him. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Simmons. It's hauled in by the Raptors. DeRozan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
And that one, good. McConnell's got 12 points in the game. Raptors leading by 20. And here is Ford. And he has 28 points for the game. Shot clock at 6. The 9-foot shot. No good off the front iron. Hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Baseline J on the way. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Embiid's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things
what's up? And y'all please comment so I know who I'm talking to. Oh my God. I'm not going to do no live broadcast anymore. This is how it's going to be.
And for Philadelphia, they weren't part of the discussion of teams on the rise as we came into the year. And now, quite frankly, we know why. If anything, they've taken a step back.
Yeah, and that's got to be terribly discouraging for them. I mean, I know how badly they wanted to contend for a playoff spot, but it's just not happening.
It's deflected.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Lowry kicks to Ford. It's Young on the wing. Now, here is Ford. He's covered closely. The 76ers trail by 20. Is inside the line. Jared Sullinger grabs the board. Sullinger's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Carries the long-range jumper.
Well, you just can't afford to let Stauskas shake free from outside. A long palm threat who was remarkably consistent from beyond the arc.
Now Ford, 30 points in the game. Here's the 3. The shot missing. Philadelphia's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. And here's Ilyasova outside. He'll hit that one. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Rebound by Ilyasova.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allows the defender to recover and contest that shot.
A 3-pointer is right on target.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's Ford.
Now let's take a look at some numbers here for Henderson. How his last 10 games have gone. He's right around 9 points a night, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent. But honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
And all indications are that he's been working hard on his game. It just hasn't shown up in the box score yet.
The 76ers making a switch here. Noel's checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Ross is checked in for Young.
And, you know, passing the ball is exactly what Bayless is out there to do. I mean, especially when a teammate does not have anybody around him. Get it to the open guy.
Here's Ford, and finish off by Krebs.
You've got to be kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing
powerful, and he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
Henderson passes to Bayless. Doubled by Ford. He had stolen by Sullinger. Now running, there comes Lowry, pushing the ball up. Gets deflected. 1:14 left in the first half. The feed now to Henderson, and that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless. Bayless has got 6 assists now in the game. To the inside, and Carroll gets it to go. Carroll's got 7 points in the game.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
Prez brings the double team. Okafor kicks to Bayless. Here's Henderson. No good on the 3. Raptors leading by 18. Ford, you know what? Philadelphia is shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. In the corner, Ilyasova with it. Lowry brings the double, feeds to Henderson. The 3, bangs home the trifecta. He's got 10.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Ford. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Boy, I really love the poise that Prez plays with, earning these calls because of how physical he is against the defense.
Both free throws good from Prez. Bayless with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Noel. He's off from 17 feet. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. The Raptors out in front, leading by 17. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyle, a good first half for you all. How do you continue that for the rest of the game?
We're going to come out with our energy. We're come out with our game and keep going out there pushing. Our defense and everybody's rotating, so we're playing together right now.
We'll see if you stay connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, gentlemen, hustle up. That was a great first half. Listen up.
The skyline of Philadelphia looking especially majestic tonight as we welcome you back to action. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. We're seeing a tremendous game from Prez.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All filled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for Toronto right now, inside it's Patterson by Valanciunas. Young is out there with Prez. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Knocks it loose. Young with the steal. Stolen by Suggs.
Okay, Doug. And then y'all gonna with the thing.
Check down the shot.
Well, I tell you what, so much excitement to see Joel Embiid finally on the hardwood, regarded as the likely #1 overall pick in the 2014 draft.
Oh, keep guarding.
He's finally getting the chance to show what he can do on the court.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And for Embiid, 2 separate surgeries on his foot, missing years of action. You hope he can find a way to stay healthy.
Yeah, I would certainly agree with you there, Kevin, but it's difficult when you're as big as he is. He's a 7-footer, and that puts a lot of pressure on the feet, and he's already seen a couple of issues where he's missed time. Reminds you a little bit of guys like Bill Walton, Yao Ming. Those guys had a tough time playing a long time because of foot problems. But if Embiid can stay healthy, I think he's got a chance to be truly special.
And that one falls for Young.
What a game Justice Young is having. 9 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
Ford with the ball. And he finishes the break with the lay-in. Ford's got 40 points.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
This 76ers squad is struggling. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Simmons. Here's Embiid. With the break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month. The Raptors.
Kevin, who says that good defense isn't fun to watch? This has been impressive. The last few weeks, they've been able to get after it and be active and come up with more steals than normal. And you know, when you talk to other players on his team, Joel Embiid has one of those infectious personalities. I mean, he's fun, loving, always upbeat and positive, and doesn't mind a good joke or two. He and his team have needed that upbeat outlook at times this year.
Here's the break.
Then he's going to go out of bounds.
A moment here to check out some numbers for play. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. First in steals, fourth in scoring, and such a great distributor and decision maker among the top 10 in assists per game.
And as you said, I mean, he'll take your lunch from you. He's the sneakiest ball hawk in the league right now. Hide everything you've got because he's coming at you.
Here's McConnell, guarded by Ford. Ford with the steal. Got that one up quick.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Patterson bringing the double. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Saric misses.
In a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. Tough start.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And Young gets to Ford. Ball's knocked loose. DeRozan. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
4 for 5 so far. That's their first miss of the second half.
Here's McConnell. They can't stop the run with that one.
You know, sometimes rest can do more harm than good. It certainly looks that way for them. They've been cold coming out and have yet to find the bottom of the net.
Ford gets to Young. He feeds it to Ford to the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Young for the 3. That was enough space for Young to convert the deep ball.
And Young can knock those down if you give him the chance.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Ford and finish off by Prez.
Look at the heart from Prez attacking the defense on the drive, making it look very simple.
Hey, this is what happens when we play our brand of basketball. They cannot stop us. Remember, you're my Pippen and you're my Jordan. Finish this game like they will.
Change that around, and that's why he needed to take him out.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team. And you know what? They just need to get the... being sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys are kind of rolled over during this run.
Some changes for Toronto. Norman Powell comes in for Young, and Levins is subbed in for Prez. Stauskas. Some changes here for the 76ers. Noel's checked in for Joel Embiid. Okafor comes in for Saric. And it's Ilyasova in for Simmons. A new group in now for the Raptors. Jared Sullinger's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Damari Carroll comes in for Patrick Patterson. Young's checked in for Norman Powell. And Perez is subbed in for Levens. 76ers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Here's Ford. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Philadelphia's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Ford with the steal. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ford's got 12 points here in the second half.
Excellent activity by Perez, really getting the opposition into trouble thanks to his effort and energy and hustle.
McConnell kicks to Noel. Doubled by Ford. Here's McConnell. Got it. Good job in the low post. McConnell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Ilyasova against Ford. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's really tremendous work inside from Perez, just taking it to the defense and easily earning the call.
He hits one, then this is the second attempt for the free throw. Here's McConnell, guarded by Ford. Ilyasova passes to McConnell. Okafor with no one around. Noel dishes to Okafor, and that one is good.
Grown man play there by Okafor. The skill he has in muscling shots in over difficult defense is a real bonus for him and his team.
For Philadelphia, they have had some good chances at the line, but only gone 6 of 12 from the stripe. Here's DeRozan. Drilled it right as the clock hit all zeros.
Wow, what a clutch shot. He's got nerves of steel.
Woo! Gotta have big-time nerve.
And thanks again for joining me. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And Toronto will go for a different look here. They've got Saric. He's out there with Embiid. Simmons is out there with Stauskas. And it's McConnell in at the point guard. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Expanding his range. Sinks the three-pointer. McConnell's got 19 points.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
Ford, no one. Got a piece of it, and that'll be Philadelphia as it goes on about. 76ers retain possession. Some changes for Philadelphia. Luawu is checked in for Stauskas, and Jared Bayless subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And Toronto also making a switch. Valanciunas is checked in. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Ford, no one. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Embiid. A shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Now, here is Ford. Bayless covering. Stolen by Bayless. To the wing on the left, and Simmons kicks to Embiid. And layups good off the glass. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Free throw good. Ford.
And you got to give credit to Perez there. Puts forth a lot of energy on both ends of the floor.
And he makes both free throws. 76ers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
3-1.
Free throw good. Ford. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And Joseph kicks to Ford and finished off by Prez.
And the leaping skills of Prez, really just throwing down the monster dunk there.
Now here's Bayless. T right on him. He dishes it to Sarge. And Bayless kicks to Sarge. Prez brings the double team. Will it go? Offensive rebound. Toronto's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Bayless grabs the board. Bayless has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Young comes over to help. Dishes to Simmons. Nice lead from Valanciunas. Toronto shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them.
I love how Prez works through the contact, really demonstrating superb focus on his shot, despite getting roughed up some.
The dish to Sarge. Now here's Bayless, guarded by Ford. Here's Luwawu. He was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The first one falls. He's off on the second. The Raptors are gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. Now, here is Ford. Defense is right there. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Sarge has got 4 rebounds in this game. Bayless with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Simmons passes to Luwawu. Doubled by Ford. Embiid is at the elbow. 76ers moving the ball around. And that one's good. Simmons.
Really like watching Simmons go to work down low with his length and strength. There aren't many guys.
Hate when they do that.
And the call will be against Prez. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Right wing. Prez brings the double team. There's Bayless with the 3. The shot, no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Henderson comes in for Jared Bayless. And Simmons kicks to Ilyasova. Inside, Embiid. And Embiid holds it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Just 5 on the clock. Shots good from Young.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they're just giving them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep. And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle with their offensive end.
Back to Henderson. There's the 3. At the tip. And it's good on the putback. 15 points for Joel Embiid. Now, here is 4. It's Young on the wing. And here's Luwawu. He's covered by Joseph. Young with the steal. Inside. Stolen by Henderson. One-on-one fast break. And the shot no good, a bit short.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this lead a little bit more.
Luau. He's covered by Joseph. And yes, it's good.
In addition to Ilyasova's ability to light it up from the perimeter, he also feels pretty comfortable in the paint.
Here's Ford, and finished off by Prez. What a show we've seen from Orange Juice. Both of them lighting it up.
And it's incredible to watch just how in sync they are with one another. That they know exactly what they want to do and have been getting it done all game long.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. Down low. And he makes good on the layup. Embiid's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
I mean, he was great in his last game. Clearly, he has not lost that love and feel.
Yeah, you know, he's got stupendous spurt ability, Greg. I know you like that one, don't you? And those spurts tend to go on for a while with him.
Yeah, did you trademark spurt ability yet?
Yeah, I tried to, man, but it didn't get any life. Although I see a lot, and I hear a lot of guys using it, but they do give me credit for it.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And Young kicks to Ford. .153 left here in the fourth quarter. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Henderson, no good. Toronto's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. And Young kicks to Ford. Feet away, and again it's Toronto converting.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Raptors.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely, just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And this isn't one of those mini series either. I mean, this is a 4-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Prez. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Ford.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quiet.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Okafor is checked in for Joel Embiid. Robert Covington comes in for Simmons. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Luau. And then for Toronto. Sullinger's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Damari Carroll comes in for Patrick Patterson. And Norman Powell is subbed in for Corey Joseph. Great open look there. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Young kicks to Ford. Back to Young. Offline. And so Toronto takes this up by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Well, thanks very much. Big fourth quarter for you when you took over the game. How were you able to do that?
You know, man, I think our team just wore it down over the first 3 quarters, and you know, during the fourth, we made things easy for myself and others to create space and get those shots we like to take, and it really was team effort all the way, man.
Absolutely, man. Congratulations. Thanks for your time. All right, back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.
So who's next, man? We going to Charlotte next?
The fans gonna be crazy.
Ooh, no doubt, man. But we're going to put an L on them just like we did to these folks tonight.
And count on that. Bet that, bet that.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, friends and neighbors. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith as we move forward to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game. Frebs, I don't even know what more you can ask for. 60-plus points, that's insane. No one does that. Yet for some reason, we're not entirely surprised because we know he has a penchant for achieving the impossible.
Ernie, what we witnessed here was greatness. Rarely are you going to see someone be that determined, that skilled, and that smart all in one night. I tip my hat off to him.
You know what? Usually he takes crazy shot, but his shot selection was outstanding tonight. That's the main thing. He didn't force anything. See, if the shot wasn't there for him, he kept the ball moving. That's how you get your shooting percentage up in the high 50s. Excellent.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was great.
Yeah. Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew. All 653,000 of them.
Yeah.
Hard working.
A lot of people.
Yeah. The long line at the buffet, though.
Yeah. Shout out to the T-Poles, man.
Yes.
I don't know
Sure.
his name, but I know his face.
I'm Ernie Johnson. See you next time.
Alright, guys. Catch you on the next one.